It's haul time, baby. We got another good one, and we're going to start right now.
Comically correct comics.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another video with Comically Correct Comics. I'm Brian. Please smash that like button on your way out if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed already. The wonderful little tools of Google Analytics say that the vast majority of people watching this channel are not subscribed, which I think is par for the course, because why would you subscribe to something unless it was really epic? I mean, I wouldn't. So I hope that my content could rise to the level of earning your subscribe to my channel. I certainly will do everything in my power to bring you good, fresh, relevant content that's worth watching. A little note about that, about a little channel update. I'm in the middle of a move, which is why the lighting is weird, the green screen's weird, the sound might be a little bit off. I apologize about that. I'm moving into a new house that is going to have an epic man cave / studio, which is going to be really fun to watch evolve over time. So, you know, if you enjoy content of comic book speculation, unboxings, mystery boxings, CGC stuff, I'm a comic book shop, a really small one just starting out, but I'm a comic book shop, and just everything around comic book collecting, and especially speculation and tips to help you make some extra money in this hobby. I believe that this hobby should pay for itself, and I want my content to help people have the tools to make a little money doing what they love, collecting comics. And along those lines, one of the things, and we'll get started here with this unboxing, that I've been into lately is direct editions and newsstand editions. So I just recently did a video on newsstands, and this is Amazing Spider-Man number 179, and this is the direct edition. And so you can find my newsstand video in my recent feed of my videos that really goes into detail between the difference between newsstand and direct editions. And this is one of those very rare instances where the direct edition is actually worth more than the newsstand, okay? Because this is right along the beginning of the Amazing Spider-Man run where they even had direct editions. The very first direct edition Amazing Spider-Man issue was Amazing Spider-Man number 157. Okay, so this is the first one, 179, 22 issues later, that I could find a direct edition for. I'm on the hunt for those Amazing Spider-Man 157, 158, 159, 160, all of those early runs, early Amazing Spider-Mans that have the direct edition. So again, it started at Amazing Spider-Man 157. Almost all, I mean, I've never seen one. If you find one, grab it, of a 157 with a blank barcode box like that. That's the direct edition, and it will be super rare. So when they first started doing direct editions, they were almost exclusively sent to newsstands, and a very, very, very small, maybe less than 1% for that first couple issues were sent directly to comic book shops with the blank barcode box. So this is one of those rare ones where it's way more rare to have a direct than a newsstand. So I went ahead and picked it up. It says 8.5. I got it on eBay for $10, which I was happy with. I think is just like the regular price. I think I can get a 9.92 out of this if I press and clean it. Just a cool piece to have in the PC. I don't know if I'll get it slabbed because of the grade it's in. It's not, you know, definitely not 9.8. But it's just a cool piece of history, you know, comic book history and where comics have come from and how they've evolved. So along those lines, I also recently did a video on error comics, which you can find in my recent feed. And this is one that I picked up. Venom number 2, and this is a double cover. And so I got this from Anti-Hero Gallery over on Instagram. Go check him out if you haven't already. And I'm so happy with this. What I'm going for, what I'm looking for is a 9.9 double cover. That's what I want for the PC. So I went ahead and bought 4 more copies of this that I found on eBay. Somebody had 4 copies. I believe it was 4, and I bought them all because he gave me a good price, discount for getting all of them, and I'm gonna press and clean and sub them all, and I'm hoping for a 9.9 because it's actually not impossible to get a 9.9 with a double cover, because the inside cover is protected, and when you submit a double cover, they grade both covers, and the cover with the highest grade gets the label. So if the inside cover is a 9.9, the outside's a 9.8, the label will say 9.9. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that that is a possibility. Next we have Strange Academy number 3. This is the Alex Ross Timeless variant, which nothing special about this book. I actually have a bunch of copies. If this one heats up or anything and you need a copy at cover price, let me know. I'll be happy to ship one out to you as my subscribers. In fact, for most of these multiples that I get that you see in the video, if you really do want any of them and I have multiples, I'd be happy to sell them to you at the cost that I got. You just pay for shipping. Okay, it's just I mean, I'm not going to do it for all of them, but if you want one for your PC and I have a bunch of copies, I'd be happy to hook you up. You know, all of these I got for great prices. Otherwise I wouldn't have got them. So I'd be happy to help you out. If you're interested in that, just shoot me a DM over on Instagram, actually, is the place to do that. So next we have Henchgirl number 1. And I talked about this in my keys, 5 keys under $50. Probably not going to show up well because of the green screen, but this is the first issue in an 11-issue series from Scout Comics. Kristen Gudsnuck is the author. This has been optioned, and I'm hoping that it gets turned into a show. It's about a hench girl who works for a supervillain, and it's a comedy, and anyways, it's a spec book. So I went ahead and got, I don't know, I think I got more than this. 7 copies. I think I got more. There might be more in the stack here. Alright, next we have some really cool covers. We have Department of Truth, issue number 1. This is that James Tynion series. Just came out. This is the 1 in 50 variant. And they sent a nice little letter with this saying that they apologize that all of their 1 in 50s came damaged. And I'm looking at the book, and I took it out and looked at it, and I'm like, what are they talking about? And what they're talking about is right here by the staple, there's a tiny bit of color rub. I don't know if you can see that. There's just 2 tiny little dots. So it's like, well, they, you know, really take the condition seriously, because it's definitely still near mint. I mean, 9.6, you know, well CGC even penalized for that color rub? I don't know. But because of that, they sent an extra book. They said, sorry for, and this is from Comics Core Promotions. And I'll put a link to their stuff down below in the description. So because of the damage on the 1 in 50, they sent a 1 in 10 for free. So this is the 1 in 10 Department of Truth number 1. And yeah, really happy with that. And this is the one that, yep, near mint. This one is definitely a 9-8er. Limited to 500, Department of Truth number 1, Tyler Kirkham Virgin variant. It's a different kind of art from Tyler Kirkham, and just an epic cover. Really, really clean, really, really cool looking. This is limited to 500, and you can still get these over on their website. In fact, they're pushing deals right now. They're probably going to sell out soon, but you might be able to still find one over at Comics Core Promotions. Really cool artwork on this one. Massive shout out to Comics Core Promotions. You guys are doing a great job with your exclusive covers, with your customer service, with the shipping of the books. These are shipped in Mylar on a super thick full back board. Just really good presentation, and I'm really happy with Comics Core Promotions. So shout out to you. Good job. Not a sponsor yet. If you guys, Comics Core Promotion, ever feel the need to ship me some books for free, I would gladly review them for you on my website. In fact, I probably am going to just buy them anyways. So I guess I did have some more of these in the stack. This is the Strange Academy number 3 Alex Ross Timeless Virgin Variant. Again, let me know if you need a copy of that. A cover price, I'd be happy to hook you up while supplies last. And last but not least, we have the Jenny Frison 1 in 50. We only find them when they're dead. I can't even remember where I got this. I think it was from eBay or possibly Midtown Comics. Anyways, this series continues to be epic. It continues to show a lot of promise and a really cool series. We only find them when they're dead. This particular issue, the Jenny Frison, this particular cover rather, the Jenny Frison variant is almost impossible to find in near mint. I talked to another dealer who said that all of his copies were slightly damaged, and it's right here on the cover. You probably can't see it, but just a little tick. It's not the spine, it's the opposite side of the spine, but it's like a little break. It's a manufacturing error, it's a color breaking defect. So yeah, I don't think this is going to hit a 9.8, and it might be really hard to find a 9.8, but probably not impossible. But that will do wonders for the value of that book. Alright, so that does it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've got a ton of other books on the way that I'm really excited about. Can't wait to unbox and see. There's some other great stuff coming up on the channel, so please, if you enjoyed this content, leave a like and smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.